there's a truth. When she smiles at you, she'll say that angels don't lie.
Hey guys, happy Angels Don't Lie Tuesday. Woo! Here we are. I'm in the Florida Keys, and Casey is in Bridgeport. How you doing, Casey? Bridgeport, Connecticut.
I'm doing great tonight.
Yay! Perfect. We are all signed on to Facebook. We just have to wait for our peeps to come and join us. I am going to, when I find the video, I have to find the video first. It's not popping up on my laptop, so I can share it and get everything going. I put all the information about calling in at the top, which is 646-891-5252. 646-891-5252. Casey's going to patch you through, and we're going to take those live call-in questions and whatnot. There we are. Casey, I see you. You're signed on. Hi, Simone. All right, so now let me share this on my wall. If you guys want to tag a friend and join the show live, if you want to tag a friend, please do so. If you would like to, all you need to do is either write their name in the comment section, and that should highlight for you, and that's how you tag them. You can also share this video on your newsfeed so that more people find us and more people can call in and benefit from this show. Hi, Daniel. How are you? Thank you for... I know you were here last week as well. If you would like to call in, we're going to take those call-in, and I can definitely be able to connect you. So let's talk a little bit. Last week's show was very, very powerful. Don't you agree, Casey? I feel like so many people keep contacting me about last week's show. So
yeah, we had a lot of people that with some tragedy. It was very moving for us.
It was so moving, and that the last gentleman that came through, and for me, you know, as I'm reading how powerful his soul was, and he just jumped right forward. It was such a beautiful moment, because here we went from this young boy who wanted to contact his mom to this man who showed up for his, I want to say, I don't think they were married, I can't remember, ex-wife. It was just so beautiful. So powerful things happen when we connect to the other side. Powerful things can help us shape-shift our life. So I wrote this down today because I thought it was really great about what is the Angels Don't Lie show. While people are signing on and we're gathered in our group today, because I feel like I should explain to our new people. For me, what my plan is that this show gives you hope. It gives you creative ideas and sparks inspiration. It has healing messages and divine love. And I feel like that sums it up completely, right? And each week I am dedicated to bringing you connection from heaven, bringing you closer to God, bringing you the love. And that is so accessible for all of us if we are able to lean in. And with that, we can absolutely transition or work through any challenges we have going on. So the whole purpose of what I'm doing for you guys is to help you through your day-to-day life and help you to go through whatever you have going on, whether it's grief, whether it's illness, whether it's relationship issues, whether it's just feeling unconnected and stuck, or maybe you just need inspiration so you can start your new business or whatever that is. So that's what the whole thing is. So nice to see you all. Beautiful. Let me shout out to a couple people. Sally, Simone, Daniel's watching. Hi, Sally. How are you? Hi, Jen. Hi, Tina. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Hi, Denise. How are you? Thank you guys for tagging all your friends. That's great. Really beautiful. Hi, Marie. I'm sorry. Beautiful. I'm sorry. I'm looking. I got it on both sides here. My computer. Beautiful. We have Sue's watching, Mary Kay's watching. Hi, loves. How are you? Beautiful. We're waiting for everybody to sign on to find us so we can have this beautiful reading. I'm also going to take a moment to share this in the Angels Don't Lie group so that they can find us as well. And if you are a member of a group and you want to invite them, you certainly can do that too. We'd be glad to have them. Why isn't it letting me go there? Not letting me do it. Weird. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? So here's the deal. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to do phone-in readings, 646-891-5252. That's the consensus, is that it benefits everybody to be able to hear the conversations, to be able to hear the loved ones coming through, and it really does make a difference. So all you have to do is call that number, and I'll be happy to connect you. Thank you, Stephanie, for sharing. I so appreciate it. Thank you, Jen, for your kind words. Oh, and thank you for sharing. Thank you. Hi, Joanne. How are you? Setting up my... Perfect. I've been doing my green juice all week. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Susan. How are you? Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Happy Angels Don't Lie Tuesday to you guys. So tonight we're going to do a little continuum of what we were talking about last week, because I didn't get a whole lot out. And I really wanted to work on that whole authentic voice, because that's my topic for this month. And usually I break my topics down into into smaller topics. But basically, when we are standing with our authentic voice, we can really use that to utilize our happiness. And what do I mean by that? I mean that, well, let me tell you a little story, because it kind of explains, because it happens to do our intuitive voice and our inspirations are one thing. So when we use our intuition to connect to spirit and to feel the messages, to even feel our loved ones on the other side, this is a beautiful moment. It changes everything. So this week, my husband was reading my new manuscript, Angels Don't Lie, and in it, he was in this chapter where I was talking about Jesus, and I was talking about the symbolism of the number 3. And it's really powerful because we have the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. There's a 3. And Jesus lived 33 years, and there's more to that. So in that, he was asking, almost asking me, how do you know this? Where did this come from? And he kind of closed the book, and he looked a little distressed, I'd say. So I took a moment, and I was like, look, here's what I do. When I'm not sure about something and somebody's giving me information, I take that, I pray on it, and then I'm asking, at the same time, I'm asking God, I'm asking Jesus, I'm asking the Holy Mother to reveal the truth around that information so that I know it's true. And I also have a beautiful meditation that I teach about how to pull this information in, which another time we'll do. So anyways, he did this. He had put the book down, and I really didn't know if he was listening to me, because you know how you are with your husband sometimes. Your significant other, you're like, oh yeah, whatever. And because I live in this spirit realm all the time, he's used to hearing me say it. So sometimes I feel like it just goes in one ear, not the other. So anyways, a little while later, he says to me, I can't believe it. I asked, and now I'm seeing a 3. And literally, and I'm not even kidding you, I took a picture of it, the clouds made a 3. So we have a picture of the clouds, and it made a 3. And from that moment on, I said, this is exactly how I receive, through confirmation just like that, whether it's on license plates, whether it's in a voice, whether I'm asking, should I take a class, and I'm not positive if I should, and then all of a sudden a girlfriend calls me and she's like, you're taking that class, right? So I'm like, there it is. I'm always praying and asking, and sometimes we need an outside voice to bring it to us. So intuition is amazing when we start working with it, right? When we start trusting. Beautiful. Absolutely. Thank you. Hi, Eugene. How are you? Hello, everybody. I see everybody signing on. Tina, how are you, love? Yay, yay, yay. So we have a caller, Casey says. Casey, you're so quiet over there. How you doing? I'm getting my blank page.
Kind of multitasking on this side, but we do have a caller.
I know. Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Here we go.
Hi, this is Jeannie. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, this is Chandler.
Hi, Chandler. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Wingdale, New York.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining. We so appreciate it. How can I help you tonight?
I'm trying to see if you have any messages from my grandmother at all. She passed away recently.
Sure. Can you just give me her first name, please?
Sally.
Sally?
Sally, yep.
Okay, thank you. You know what? I'm going to put my other earbud in just so I can hear a little better. Take my hearing aid out. There we go. Thank you. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I can hear you so much better. Okay. Was she unable to speak at the end because I'm like getting really hoarse in my throat and I'm also feeling like the words aren't coming out? Do you understand that?
She had a hard time remembering, so she would oftentimes not be able to speak what she was thinking and have to constantly repeat herself.
So this is how she's showing up. She's letting me know that this is her, authenticating it for you. I also get that confusion in the mind. She's making me feel like a little bit dizzy, so I'm not sure if she had dementia or just confusion, because that's what she's making me feel. I also feel, go ahead.
She did have dementia, pretty badly.
Yeah, so she's making me have like this fluid feeling in my head. So you know when you get a head cold and you feel really stuffy and you feel like there's a lot of pressure? And that's how she's making me feel. But she's like, I'm so clear, I can speak, and she's smiling. I mean, like the biggest smile. And she just looks really like refreshed and renewed. Just so I feel like that's something that you guys have been worrying about.
Yeah.
And she's also saying, I don't know what the coins are. Do you understand the coins? I feel like pennies, coins. Do you understand the coins?
She used to
making me
give
feel
all
like
the
that song
grandkids
from heaven. And I don't know what the significance of that is for you.
She used to give all the grandkids the state quarters.
Are we still there?
Yes, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
I can. You know what happened is I was trying to shut off my the sound for my email was coming through, but it shut off your voice. So you answered me. Do you understand the coins?
I do understand the coins. She used to get all the grandkids the state quarters when we were growing up. So
important. And so look, Karen is writing right now on Facebook that getting dimes from her husband, from her Mike. So you see, loves, this is really important. We'll hear a message that comes through for somebody else, and it can connect us to our loved ones as well. That's how spirit works, right? There's no boundaries. So I hope this gives you some peace of mind, Chandler, with your loss and knowing that your grandmother's okay.
It definitely does. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a beautiful night. Thanks so much for calling in.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. That was really beautiful, right? And I thank Chandler for being brave and sharing that story, right? Because it's not always easy. So 646-891-5252. That's the number to call, and we will connect you. And we are still working on how to get the overseas calls in. We're still stumped with why you can't get through with Skype, as we've used Skype for different things, so we're working on it. Beautiful. Hi, Indri. Hi, Elle. How are you, Ellie? So beautiful. So great to see you all. So happy to have you here. Indri, no what? I don't know what you're saying no about. Okay, so where was I? I was talking about the gut feeling. Oh, hi. Oh, you wrote ho. That's so funny. Hey, I'm not a ho. How are you? It's so nice to see you. So, I talked about that. I'm reading my notes where I was. So when we start following our intuition and we start seeing those repeated signs, whether it's coming in clouds like the 3 that we got the other day when Spirit was speaking to my husband, and then continued the entire day, and really has continued on to into today, which is so beautiful. That Spirit will continue to speak to us, and if we are remembering to speak back. So that connection with God is so important, right? My girlfriend today gave me a call. We were talking about her husband is having some challenges. His father is not doing well, and she wanted to know, how do I help him? How do I pray? Because the father seems to be transitioning, and how do you ask God to help that person if you're not sure where to direct your prayers? So we were talking about when we have that relationship with God and it's open. I mean, of course, God knows what's in our lives, but when we shut that door and we don't speak to him, he can't enter and help. So when we open that conversation to just say, thank you for the blessings of my life, thank you for my health, can you please watch over my loved one as they're going through this transition, and whatever is best for their healing, or whatever that looks like, I ask for that healing. So God's will be done. So we can ask for specific healing. We can envision our loved ones free of pain, free of suffering, and then we let it go and we leave it in God's hands, right? We let it go and leave it in God's hands. This action increases our faith. This action increases our faith, right? How about that for you guys? Let me see a sign of some love. Give me some love symbols there. Faith, faith, faith. I gave myself some hearts. Anybody out there? So tonight I'm not doing card readings. Tonight I'm doing actual call-in readings. So if you would like some angel guidance, if you would like to connect with your loved ones, that's what I'm here for. I want to show up for you and help you through whatever challenge you have going on. Beautiful. You just sent me a message. Okay, I'll see if I can see that message. So you can get a private reading, Ellie, by going to my website, which I can put on here, and on here. And you go to, on the top, there's a section just about readings. And you can sign up right online, which is great. Hi, Jamie. How are you? Nice to see you. You're right, Jen. Definitely have to pray, right? But there's challenges, right? And we get off our path. And how many times do we just get stuck in our rut, and then we forget to say a prayer, right? We forget that we can turn to that and it can hold us and keep us uplifted. I'm doing really well. Thank you so much for asking. Doing really well. Hanging in there. Haven't been sleeping the greatest, I'm going to tell you. Life-changing things going on over here for me, and kind of emotional, right? Being a woman and going through the transition of life, right? That whole menopause thing, the whole kids are getting big and moving around. It was a big year for us this year, Christmas. I mean, we didn't have anybody home waking up for the first time. And that was, I got to say, that was really friggin' hard. I didn't like it. I'm a mom of 4. I don't know about you guys. Who has children out here? Anybody else transitioning in their family? Hi, Dorita. How are you, honey? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Nice to see you. I know you understand, Susan, for sure, right? Yeah. Mom of 6, Tina, girl. Whew. Jamie, you have 3 all grown, so are your kids out of the house? You have the empty nest too? No, it really is not fun. Yeah. Jen, it wasn't an easy year for her either. So when we bring ourselves into a focus, which isn't easy to do when we feel crappy, but look, we end up giving our energy away. We end up depleting ourselves, and we wait for somebody to make us feel better, whether it's a spouse, whether it's a friend. We think somebody else is going to fill us up, but that's never going to happen, right, guys? We'll always be left feeling depleted. The only one that can make you feel completely loved is you. You have to start with you. All of your relationships stem off of how you treat yourself, how well you love yourself, how much you care for yourself. So Sue said this was a strange Christmas for sure because she lost her mom, right? Sue, that was really difficult. Hi, Sarah. Thanks for joining. Hi, Susan. Thanks for joining. Sue says she was feeling empty inside. Is that continuing a feeling for you, love? Like, are you still feeling that way? And who else, anybody else experience that kind of empty feeling? So with my gift of, being able to talk to spirit and being able to see spirit beings, I've always had this connection of being able to talk to Jesus through my whole entire life. But I never felt safe. I never felt like it was right. I felt like I was doing something wrong. So I lived with that fear forever, for so long. So I understand that feeling of empty because you look for love in all the places outside of you. You look crazy outside of you because you don't feel self-centered. You don't feel connected. So when we start to pay attention to the lies that fear tells us, and we've talked about this before, that fear is that trickster energy. Fear wants us to be away from love. So fear came in when I was just a child to let me know that it was wrong, that I was somehow different, which is true, and that it wasn't okay. It wasn't okay that I was seeing Jesus, that I could have that conversation with him and hear him and feel him. But see, I learned by surrendering. I learned by listening to my body, and it took a little bit of a jolt. So do you know what I'm talking about? That little jolt that makes you awake to a truth, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, why was I believing that? Why was I believing that negative tone? Yeah, when you try to fill the void, everybody's agreeing. We didn't celebrate like we did everybody else. Yeah, right? It's not easy. Sure, the number is at the top of the page too, but it is 646-891-5252, 646-891. I'm writing it in there, 252. Right. Hi, Gina. How are you, love? So good to see you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tag a friend, share on your wall. Let's get this party started. I'd love to do some more reading. So whenever somebody's ready to call in, I'm ready. So one of the questions I wanted to ask you, if you could face just one fear, one lie that you have believed for, a long time, one fear, can you imagine what tomorrow would look like if you could eliminate that one fear? And what would be that one fear that you're holding on to, that one lie? So let me tell you, right? Fear is the opposite of love. So as you believe something in the negative, where it's something in the positive. Just like what I was saying about my gift, I thought it was wrong. So that was a lie I believed. And when I removed that lie, I could see the truth. And look at how many people are blessed by the connection. Look at the love that we can share together to help support each other, right? The prayers, the love, the communication, the messages, it all matters. So what would be the one lie that you would have removed, and what would your day look like tomorrow? You're right, Dorita, we have two voices, right? And that's why it's so difficult, because everywhere we go, there we are. And that's the voice of love and the voice of fear. So love, that voice will always tell you the promises of truth, right? It's always the forward motion. It's like, you can do anything. You're beautiful. You're gifted. You're talented. You're safe. People love you. Your loved ones are still with you, even though they've crossed over and their physical body's not here. Their soul is still with you. The lie is, fear tells you you're alone. You'll never see them again. There's no such thing as heaven. You can't achieve anything. You're going to be lonely. You're sad. And guess what? That's the bullshit. That's the lie. None of that is ever, ever true. So, right? Love is here, present, and then right here in front of us. So we have to distinguish in our head, because the mind, that mind, monkey mind, that chatter, it'll drive us crazy. Once we learn to be still, once we follow the intuition, the gut feeling, right? We start seeing the messages play out before us. Sue's on here. Let me tell you a little story about Sue. We were working in a little liquid chocolate cafe one day, and the lights wouldn't go on in the case. And so she, of course, grew up with religion, but then moved away from it. And here I am in the building with her, and I'm always, godding it up. I'm always talking about prayer, love, and everything. So she decides today, on this particular day, to try it on. And so she tries and says a prayer over the front of the case. Lo and behold, the lights go on. No lie. I'm like, you see the power of prayer? They're showing you. Angels are showing you. God is showing you that it matters. It matters. Your prayers go as far as you were able to withstand them, as far as you're willing to hold them. Right? It's freaking awesome, isn't it? Hey, John, how are you? Oh, Evan's appearing. That's right, Mary Kay, that's right. Beautiful. We will absolutely see our loved ones again. I can promise you that, because I can see them when they come forward. I can see them when we're doing that reading. Last week when I was reading Kevin, he jumped right in front of my face, and he was like having a great time. And I explained it in detail to you so you would understand, and you would witness it through the words, through the voice. So, right, we don't all have the same gifts, but you are all talented. You're all gifted. You all have intuition. End of story, hands down. And it is through your intuition that we can feel our loved ones. So the messages that we deliver here in the show, they give you that strength to go on. They give you that confidence to say, yes, I do believe that I've been getting those messages. And Casey says we have a caller. So, Casey, I am ready when you are.
All right, here we go.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, who am I speaking with?
This is Al.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Where are you from, honey?
Connecticut.
Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure if it was Ellie or Elle. Beautiful name.
Elle. Thanks.
Thank you. How can I help you tonight, honey?
So this is the first time I came across your show, and I kind of was intrigued by getting medium reading in regards to connecting with lost loved ones.
Sure. Do you have a particular soul that you'd like to connect with?
I do, my son.
Thank you. Can you just give me his first name? And I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Finnegan.
Thank you. So I get this jokester energy right away. Do you understand that?
Sort of.
So lighthearted, jokester, and I also have like a little bit of pain in my head again. It's in my brain. Do you understand that?
Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
And what's the number 7? 7 could be the month, it could be the day, it could be the age or years.
Oh, yeah, that's how old he would be right now.
Okay, so that's the energy that is coming through. But it's such a lighthearted energy, and he, I don't know how old he was when he passed, but he's feeling like such a vibrant soul, like he's still evolving, he's still growing. Like that's what I feel like. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I do. Yep.
Okay. He's also giving me like some stuff around the heart, but I don't feel like this is his. I feel like he's pointing it out for somebody else. Did somebody else cross over from heart issues?
Yeah.
And I'm feeling like, is this a grandfather? Because I'm feeling like a male figure.
Yes, it was my
So
dad.
it's his way of, he's saying that they're together because he's showing me the holding of the hands. And I'm completely emotional now. Like I want to cry because your dad is stepping forward. And he's like, tell her I have him. Tell her everything is okay. He's beautiful. He's everything we always expected. He's giving me like all this information. Do you understand that?
Yep.
I'm sorry. But your dad is like so excited that you have called in, that you could have this connection. He said that you've been waiting a very long time.
Yeah, I have.
So he's offering me like this peace, this love. He's like handing it to me and saying, hand this over. Please give this to my daughter and let her know everything is okay and that we're still there and we're still watching, and all of the family is, he says. Your dad has a little bit of the same jokester energy as Finnegan?
Yeah, they actually were supposed to have the same birthday.
Okay, so that's his connection, and personality-wise too, so you understand.
Yep.
I can't thank you enough for calling in and allowing me to channel your son and your dad. It's overwhelming and really beautiful.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a beautiful night. Thank you. Thanks,
you too. Bye.
Beautiful. It's so beautiful. Again, look at all these hearts. Casey, are you listening to all this? I mean, wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, I'm out here. I have another caller for you when you're ready.
Thank you. I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Hi, this
Hello.
is Jeanne. Hi, who am I speaking with?
Jamie Long.
I'm sorry?
Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good. Where are you calling from, Jamie?
Ohio.
Thank you so much for listening and tuning in. I so appreciate you and calling.
Well, thank you for giving me the opportunity.
How can I help you tonight?
Just looking to kind of see who, like, I lost someone a long time ago, and he was brutally murdered, and the man who killed him was released this week from prison.
So can you give? I'm getting the first word. The first word I'm getting is soulmate. Just so I want to share that with you. Do you understand that?
We were close, but not physical. It was my uncle.
It does. Yeah. So soulmates don't have to be romantically involved. It just means that there's this connection that's undeniable. It means that they pair really well and they understand each other.
Yes, we did. He walked me down the aisle when I got married.
So there's what I'm getting. Can you just give me his first name, even though
Mark.
he's like, thank you.
Well, we called him Mark, but his real name was Philip.
Okay. The man with two names.
Do what?
I said the man with two names.
Yeah, I don't know why we called him Mark.
I know. I'm like wondering, like, how did you get Mark out of Philip? But let's not even go there.
Idea.
Okay. So I do understand there was a crime, but what is it? Why is he making me feel like a little bit of the responsibility? So I don't know why he's showing me that. Do you understand that?
I think me personally, some of us in the family do and some don't, and I do see where he could have held some of it.
Okay, so I feel like it's the choices that he made. That's what he feels. I also feel like there's a lot of division in your family. So you understand, it's just his way of confirming who he is, and that division feels like I feel like he's like showing me like Family Feud. Do you understand that?
No, because we're all pretty close-knit except for my sister.
So is that where the Family Feud is?
Well, we don't. I don't talk to her.
Okay, and it might be a strong word, but that's what he's making me feel, like this divide.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Okay.
Only my brother talks to her.
Okay. So I know you said there's some concern with the gentleman who committed the crime is being released, you said?
He is. He got released this week, 6 months early.
Okay.
So he was supposed to do a full 15.
Okay. And so you're
my
having
big
a hard
thing
time
was yeah, oh, definitely. My big thing is I'll dream, and I pray to my loved ones that have passed on before I go to bed when I pray and everything. And I had only one dream that he's ever been in. And it was me and my sister who I get along with. And him, we were decorating the Christmas tree, and I could just feel the sadness coming from him. And I haven't been able to connect with him since to see if he is okay.
So he shows up nice and fine, and he's also talking about forgiveness, because I do feel like there was things for him in life where he probably should have used forgiveness, but he's bringing it to the table now and showing it as being a really valuable tool to help move through this transition, because I do feel like it's rising the grief. It's making the grief rise in the family again.
Yeah.
Okay. So where your faith and your prayers can go is trying to get to that forgiveness. Really, I can't imagine how difficult that will be, but he's asking me to share that with you, that it will make a big difference. It will make a big difference in how you feel and how you sleep and how you're able to move through your day.
Okay.
He says it is a lot to ask. Yeah, and he's giving me, I'm in the back of the head, so I don't know if that was part of how he was hurt, but I feel like something with the blow to the back of the head.
He was stabbed over 40 times and multiple times, numerous. Probably 20 of them were in his head.
Yeah, okay.
He was sleeping on
sorry.
the couch. Yeah, he was sleeping on the couch, and it was his high school friend. And my uncle's only 10 years older than I am. And his friend was on some drugs. They have been best friends since junior high. But they were having issues because he came to all of us asking if he could live with us, and all of us told him no because he drank too much. And
I totally feel,
I guess.
Yeah. I feel like he was not in his right frame of mind. I do, because he's making me feel like the forgiveness is, like, I feel like he's been rehabilitated, because I feel like the drugs, the psychotic is out of his system, because it feels like, and I don't know if it was meth, but it feels like it, because it feels like delusional. It feels like out of his mind, almost like zombie-like. Like he didn't even realize what he did.
Well, yeah, he actually the guy who killed him was on meth at the time when he came in. My uncle was sleeping on the couch, and he just grabbed a knife and started stabbing my uncle. My uncle was able to fight back a little bit, but because he got such a jump on him because he was sleeping, you know. But we, like I said, we knew there were issues there because he has to come and live with us because he told us Tim was going to kill him. He said, if I stay here, he will kill me. Yeah. Right. And then a month later, he was gone.
So that's where he's claiming responsibility. Like he knew things were happening, right? But he also responsibility. I don't know if he was involved in the drug use or just in not doing something about the drug use, right? So that's when we enable. So Jamie, I do feel like he's safe and he's watching over, and he's still with your family. He's still with you, and he gives me like an apple of the eye, which is my sign for like an endearment. Is your dad on the other side too?
No.
So he's bringing me. Is he connected with your dad? Is he your dad's brother?
No, he's my mom's he's my mom's brother, but my mom had two other brothers that have passed from colon cancer. So all three of them were brothers.
He keeps saying the word dad, so I'm trying to go around what he's showing me.
My grandpa.
Oh, okay.
They called my mom and everybody. I was like the only one. Even my sisters called my grandpa Daddy.
Okay. There it is. So that's what he's showing me. Like, this is who's here. This is what's going on. Okay.
Yes, I was very close to him. So thank you.
Thank you so much for calling in. I hope this gives you some peace and your family as well. If you want to share the video with them, it might help to bring some closure for them. Thank you, Jamie.
I will. All right. Thank you, Jeanne. All right. God bless. Bye.
Another really powerful reading. Overwhelming, right? How are you guys doing out here? How's everybody doing? 646-891-5252.
I have another
Thank
caller
you,
for you.
Oh, Casey, there you are. How are you? Okay, I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Okay, thank you. Hi, this is Jeannie.
It's me, Dresser.
Hi, how are you, love?
I'm good. I don't know if you can hear me. I was in touch with you like a month ago with my friend Astrid, who died in Germany because of she died very quickly. And I have a question because I went to Germany over Christmas, and my friend told me that Astrid at the end, the last year, actually did not really want to talk to me. So I don't know if you can answer this and get in touch with her why that was. It wasn't only me, it were other people too. So why did she disconnect herself so crazy, from friends?
Right. And so what happens with drama when we're here in life, it dissipates and it's completely gone. So when she came through for you, she didn't show any of that because it doesn't exist, right? That was something here on Earth that was born out of fear, exactly what we were talking about earlier. And it's something that we create, and it's a lie, right? So it feels like a shield. It feels more like a protective measure, what she says, like, and it doesn't feel like it was really personal, like attack towards somebody else, as much as it was like shielding herself in and keeping others away.
Yes, she did.
That's all. I feel like it was more innocence than anything.
No, I just wanted to make sure because we talked about it, like my friend and me, and I totally understand. That's great. That's so good. Thank you so much. I hope you're most welcome.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm taking a little bit of extra ashwagandha. I called my herbalist today, so I'm hoping that makes a big difference.
Ashwagandha. What you like. Do and go what you like. And life is always continuing no matter what. I know it's a big step. Okay?
Thank you, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love
Bye.
you too. Thank you. Bye. Beautiful. And I love that we can connect no matter where we are. So beautiful. Casey, I'm ready for, is there still somebody on? Casey?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. Got another one.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yes.
Hi,
Jeanne.
Hi, who's this?
Marty.
Marty, how are you?
Snowy up here. It's cold. I'm sitting here with my father.
Yeah, you're all the way the opposite end of where I am. Marty's up in Maine and I'm down in the Florida Keys. Like we're in two different worlds. I've got starfish on the wall, and you probably have some animal head on the wall.
No, not my dad's place. No, we're good.
Okay. Okay, good.
It's just cold.
Whew.
It's just cold and a lot of snow.
Right.
So we were just. I'm sitting here with my dad. We're listening to your program, and Sue sent me a message so that I should call in and talk to you.
Yes. Hi, Marty's dad. I hope that you're feeling okay. I'm so glad that you got to go up there.
Yeah, I'm so glad we did too. So Dad's got to go in for some work tomorrow. We're not sure what's going on. His heart's not working quite like it should, and he's getting some blackout spells.
Okay. And it has to do with his pace, the pace?
Yeah, that's what they're thinking. They're not exactly sure, or there's a blockage going on.
Have they talked about doing a pacemaker?
I don't know, Dad. Have they talked about it?
No, I had quadruple bypass surgery, and they think it's a valve above my heart.
Okay. Yeah, so I keep hearing the same word, the pace. So whether that means pacemaker or that valve is affecting the way the pace is, yeah. But I feel like, don't worry. I feel like you're going to be in good hands. Are you worried?
Yeah, I think that. No, not really. Hey, I'm 85 years old. What are you worried about?
Right? Hey, you're like a spring chicken.
Thank you.
But look, you're living with some grief, correct?
Pardon me?
Your wife. I said you've been living with some grief.
My wife she passed away in July.
Yeah. So she's stepping forward, and she's just giving me like all this heavy breathing, and I don't know if she had a hard time breathing towards the end, but it's like all on the chest. Do you understand that, or is this you?
Well, that would probably be me.
Okay.
Well, she had a brain tumor, and the last 2 weeks she was almost out of it. You know.
Yeah, because I feel like I don't know why she's bringing me to the lung too, because I feel like that was a big thing for her, and I do feel like there was some confusion. It's just the way she's showing up to let me know that it's her. So that confusion is probably how she was living before she got into the place of not moving.
Yeah, the last 3 days she was totally out of it, you know.
Yeah. She wants me to say, she's like, please tell him I'm sorry that I left the way I left. Do you understand that?
Yes.
She says she felt you holding her hand. Do you understand that?
Definitely.
And she's spinning her rings around. Do you understand that?
Pardon me?
She's taking and spinning her wedding rings around. Yeah. It's just, I don't know if that was her way, but that's what she's showing me as a confirmation to let you know that she's okay.
Okay, great.
She's telling me to tell you that it's so beautiful and not to worry, that she is okay, and that you don't need to be rushing here, she said. You just stay and take care of the things you need to take care of.
Okay.
She says that you're a little stubborn and that you think you can make up your own mind. And she said that's not how it works. You have some more things to do.
I guess she knows me.
Yeah, it's really funny. She says enjoy your visit and everything will be okay.
Okay.
All right. You're most welcome. Thanks so much, Marty, for allowing me to share that message with your dad.
Yeah, and thank you, Jeannie, for reaching out before.
Absolutely. You guys are my peeps. You and Sue. You're my peeps.
Yeah,
gotta keep our peeps.
Special place. Yeah, definitely, girl. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your time. Tell Casey I said hi.
Okay. Keep warm.
All right. Yeah,
okay,
he's warmer than me. Bye, Jean.
Right. Bye. Hi, Peggy. How are you? I see all these new people signing on. Hi, Pat. How's my love? How's my friend?
Yeah. She's just
perfect.
Like
yeah.
You're still, Marty, you got to hang up.
I'm sorry, Jean.
That's okay. We can still hear your conversation. Beautiful, right? How beautiful is that confirmation and connection? Hi, Marianne. How are you, love? So the number to call if you'd like me to connect you, I think we have time for one more call, 646-891-5252.
You wish we could.
Casey, how you doing? Oh, there's another caller?
Yeah, I'm doing good. We got another caller.
All right, let's do it. Hi, this is Jeannie. Who am I speaking with?
Peggy.
Hi, Peggy. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Westfield, Mass.
Thank you. Thanks for tuning in and watching and calling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How can I help you tonight?
I was just wondering, my husband just passed, if you if you have any words for me from him, or?
Sure. Can you just give me his first name?
Sure. David.
Thank you. And I'm all around the throat with him. Do you understand that? I'm having a hard time breathing. I almost feel like a little bit of gurgling or fluid.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This is how they'll come through to give us confirmations of who they are first. And it's just his way of showing up and letting you know that it's him.
Okay.
I also have some confusion as well. Do you understand the confusion? Is this confusion?
No.
Was it around his passing?
Confusion around his passing. Not really. I can't think of any confusion. I mean, he went easily, but he was home with hospice. I was home with him. I was leaving from work.
So sometimes the word is too big, so he makes me feel like, was there a lot going on? So it just feels like there was, and I'm just using the word confusion, but I feel like there were many things happening at once. Do you understand that?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. He's also like, he's also making me feel like completely exhausted, like he's draining my body. So I feel like I'm having a hard time like moving. And readings are very physical for me. So that's how he's coming through. Just another way to let you know that it's him. Okay. He says to tell you, but he also says, please tell my wife that I'm okay. Please let her know that he's showing me a dog. He's showing me people. He's letting me know that he's with people. And he's showing me the water. And I don't know why that's significant for you, but he's saying he's okay.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. Yeah, there's a lot of dog and water, definitely. Yeah.
And he's also doing a blowing of the kiss. He's doing this for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I'm so happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Peggy. Thank you for calling.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate talking with you. Thank you so much.
Have a beautiful night. Bye.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
So beautiful. Thank you so much for allowing me to channel your loved ones and for taking the time to watch the show, to share it with your friends, to tune in. I so appreciate it. And this divine love will hold us and keep us and help us to get through the next day the next week, right? Hi, Shayla. Hi, Jen. Night. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So before we sign off, right? Let me see all those hearts. Let me see some more hearts. I want to see a little more hearts. Football. What's going on with football there, Pat? You watching football? Loving football. Thank you, guys. So before we sign off, I'm going to go back to the thing I asked you earlier. If you could face that one fear, that one lie that fear's been telling you, one lie, how would your tomorrow look? And what would that lie be? So what have you been living with? What's been holding you back from experiencing love? If anybody wants to share, put it in the comment section. I'd love to see. Pat says, oops, she didn't mean the football. Ha! I was like, football? What are we doing here? Touchdown. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. I'm psyched. I'm so excited. And if you haven't signed up for the show, we have a live one coming up, February 12th. Casey and I will be at the studio. We're really excited. I'm hoping that we're going to have our raw juice bar with Jenny again, J&J Juice. Right, Casey? You there? Casey's doing a little work. And
I'm here.
Hi, Patricia from Louisiana. Boy, that was a great night. Lots of really beautiful connections that were made, right?
Nice call. Nice having the calls.
Really, so nice.
Said last week they like calls and they like typing.
They like the typing, but it's we did a little polling and conferred that it really is a better experience for people when we do the phone in. So we're going to work on the phone in for the UK people. Just we haven't figured it out yet, but Casey's still doing it.
I have a plan.
He's got a plan. Is that like a Dr. Eva plan? What is that plan?
I have to get a little device on my phone, and then I can connect it to my mixing board, and I think we'll be able to interface through either Facebook, do a Facebook call, and then add it into our. So that's my plan.
All right, you let me know what we need.
Okay.
Hi, Tanya. How are you? Thanks for joining. Thank you, guys. And what a beautiful night. Great readings, powerful readings, right? Our takeaways tonight, our takeaways from all of these readings that bring us together are our loved ones are with us, that we're not alone, that love speaks to all of us through our intuition, right? It speaks to us when we're open to it, when we open our life to prayer, when we open our life to God. Beautiful. Well, I think it's time for me to sign off, and you know what I know, because angels don't lie. And I will see you guys next week in a very special location. I'm not going to reveal it, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to give you some hints along the way. So if you haven't already joined the Angels Don't Lie group, join it, because I'm going to be posting some pictures, and I'll be doing it on Instagram as well. And then we'll see who can guess where the show is. Beautiful. Thank you. Can't watch. Thank you all for tuning in. Love you guys. God bless.
Angels don't